little chat. We talk about some things going on in Sewing Machines Plus. Okay, I was told I have to start all over again.
I told you that.
I thought sound was great. Okay, good morning. Welcome everybody to Tea Time.
Tea Time with Candace.
Is our sound good now, Kim? Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, we got sound.
We're good? Okay, we got it.
He still had me muted, right? Is that what it was? Okay, I'm here with Marina, my very awesome friend and teacher here at Sewing Machines Plus. And again, we're going to talk about sergers and cover hem machines and everything you can do, some fun stuff we can do with those machines. April is National Serger Month, so we're going to continue to talk about sergers. Just before we start, we always chat about things going on at Sewing Machines Plus, things that are on our calendar, and things we want you to know. So the first thing we want you to know is that we are opening back our classroom. Our classroom's going to be open. Woohoo! So starting May 1st, all of our classes will be in person, with the exception of one of Marina's classes that has already been scheduled, and that is a Zoom scan and cut class.
Yeah.
That's a new owner's, second part of a new owner's class. So if you bought a scan and cut from us, you're welcome to take that class. It's going to be all about using the Burda Canvas workspace, which you need to know how to do if you have a scan and cut.
Well, we actually were asked about to having Zoom classes. Like we probably will continue to have Zoom classes.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
We love Zoom, but there's some challenges with Zoom. There really are. There's a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
So we may continue with a little bit of a combination of both.
Yeah, that's
we'll see.
Yeah. You know, technical classes like Canvas Workspace, you know, we could do it on Zoom.
Yeah,
so
that one's easy on Zoom.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I'm doing a really awesome serger workshop at the end of the month. So let's bring up that info. Today is actually the last day to register for that. On our calendar, our events, it's right there. It's called One Day Serger Workshop. And it's for anyone that has a baby lock air threading machine. So you can join if you have a 4-thread air threader. Even if you have the larger machines, you can still join, but we will only talk about the serger portion of your machine for the big combo machines. Today, like I said, is the very last day. It's a $54, and that includes the cost of the class and the cost of the kit. If you bought your machine from us, we will refund you the cost of the class, and you just pay for the kit. But because I have to get all the kits shipped out, today's the last day to sign up. So if anybody wants to do that, it'll be a really fun class, basics and beyond. So hopefully that'll be really great.
Yeah, but it's like 2 days, right? I mean, this is one day.
It's all day Friday or all day Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we good? Someone mentioned that they're having a hard time hearing you. Is her sound good, Kyle? Or Marina?
Oh. Yeah, okay. I just need to talk louder, maybe. Hello, it's me.
Yeah, let's put it up closer
to put it closer.
I'm just loud anyway, so.
Okay, I will try to be louder.
All right. Okay, good. So let's go back to our calendar and talk about a couple of other things going on. So on the top of our website, you can click on the calendar, and we'll go ahead and stay here, David. Let's scroll down a little bit to those really cool pictures of those quilts. We have 2 3-day quilting workshops here in our San Marcos store. Is going to be May 28th. And if you want to do the abstract animal quilt, that one is going to be in Mission Bay in August. And Kat is going to be here. She is kind of a well-known quilting teacher. She does paper piecing with the Judy Niemeyer certified instructor. So we're going to be doing, this is a new quilt that came out in 2020 called Coral Reef. So if you haven't had, you can click on it. If you haven't had a chance to do this quilt, Definitely come in. This one is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
I don't quilt, but I totally want to do this.
Yeah.
So our classes, again, are going to be in person starting in May. And it will say, if you pull it up, you scroll down a little bit, to our actual, where it says click to sign up. If you go on to the actual classes, it will say this is in person, or it will say Zoom. So you will know exactly which class is which. And if it is in person, it will say what location. So San Marcos or Mission Bay, which is San Diego. So isn't this a gorgeous quilt? Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful.
It's like a piece of art.
It's definitely an art.
Yeah, it's an art.
So this one's in May. This is next month. It's a 3-day. Normally it would be a retreat, but you're not going anywhere. You have to sleep in your own bed. So we're calling it a workshop, right? Let's look at the abstract animal one. So also, just so you know, Kat is actually going to be doing a trunk show. And that is going to be on the same day as that coral reef quilt on a Saturday. And I'll post that information, but you guys may definitely want to come and look at all of her amazing quilts, and we can kind of decide what we want to do over the next couple months. This one I'm totally in love with. This is it's called Abstract Animal. And this is the quilt we're going to be doing in August in Mission Bay. So if these are, if there's, an interest to these, they're perfect for both new beginners and also for more advanced quilters. You'll just love these quilts. And Kat's going to show you all her techniques and all of her, things that make this so much easier to do.
We have a question. Will any classes be like a hybrid? So, which means like a half on the Zoom and half on the person?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of challenging, for us as the teachers, because manage people in the classroom and watch for the TV. Yeah, it's kind of hard. So we'll see.
So let's show you a couple of classes coming up. We're starting. We'll go to our top camera. And we are starting Embroidery Club and Serger Club. So 2 of our clubs starting. This one is this really cool double fold pot holder. And we're doing this really pretty embroidery design. So this is our next embroidery club in May. May. This is what we're going to make. And so part of the club cost, you're going to get the design is included, and it will have all the supplies you need to bring to class, and you bring your machine and a USB stick, and you can download the design.
Yeah, we're actually going to make from this beginning. So we're going to embroider and we're going to make this pot holder. So yeah, I'm going to help you with the steps. So don't worry. Even the binding.
Oh, I love these. Yeah. And any color. Yeah, this is a great gift.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just start making a bunch of these for
Think about
gifts.
Christmassy.
Christmas fabrics.
Yeah. And if you like a gold and red, it's going to be like Christmas.
So this is really pretty. This is going to be our first embroidery club project. Yeah, exactly. And again, these are for beginners as well as seasoned embroiderists, which I don't think is a word, but I made it up.
Yeah, and as always, when I'm teaching sewing classes, I always showing some, sewing tips and tricks, as always. So, if you've never done the binding, don't worry, I will help you.
I have a problem with the binding. So Marina's teaching this class. So this is going to be a good one. And then she's also going to teach this class. I just talked her into it right now, like 10 minutes ago. We'll do the top camera. This is a bag all made on the Serger. So this is going to be our Serger Club project for San Marcos. We use vinyl. We're going to be using a couple of the binder feet, the Teflon foot, the ruffle foot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
so this is going to be so fun. This is going to be our San Marcos project. I have the dates, but I don't have the project listed. And then this one I'm going to teach again, and this is going to be down in Mission Bay.
Oh, I love it.
So this is a Deb Canham pattern. All of this is done on the Serger. So we use these really cool decorative threads. and we're doing quilting on our cover stitch machine or on your serger. And this is really fun. It's a fun bag to put together. Oh, I got some stuff in there. This is the pattern. So all this information's on there. You just download the pattern. And then I'll be teaching this class, and it's a three-part class. So it's not too overwhelming.
Yeah. Okay. Could you please sign me up? I'm going to be.
You're going to sign up? Okay.
Yep. Please.
You're going to be our first sign up. This is a great size. I made a second one, and I use it every day. I mean, it fits my folders. It fits my laptop. It's a great bag.
Yeah.
And of course, you choose whatever fabrics you want. This is Tula Pink, but whatever floats your boat there.
I like the black and white.
I love black and white.
Love it.
With a couple pops of color.
Yeah, popsicle. Yeah,
okay, so we are starting again, Serger Club, Embroidery Club, and we will start Quilting Club maybe after summer or sometime in the summer.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so we're getting rolling again. We're super excited to open our classroom. Another thing we want to tell you about is So What's New. So for our customers, we get together once a month. I'm calling it a meeting. I don't know what else to call it. But So What's New meeting, we are going to meet live and in person in the classroom. I think it's May 6th. I don't know. We'll have to double check on that. And it's a time where we get together and you guys bring all the projects you've been working on, and we'll do show and tell. And for this one, we are going to have David, I think, record this So What's New. So we can post it on our Facebook. So it should be really great. So look on our calendar. We do want you guys to sign up because we are limited to the amount of people in our classroom. So please go ahead and sign up for that, okay? And then you can see some other stuff going on. You can see Blaine's show. He's got a really amazing guest on his show next week. And then I'll be doing some stuff in May. I'll have Deb Donovan on, and then Debbie Ewing on. So I got 2 Debs in May that are coming on.
Do you offer Zoom for the clubs?
No,
yet.
Yeah. We don't.
Not yet.
Yeah. We could. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. So we also have an amazing event going on called Hoop Fest. So we'll talk just a minute about that. Several of you participated in Quilt Fest. And Hoop Fest is very similar, only it's all about embroidery. And we're accepting submissions right now for our contest. So you guys definitely want to send in photos of your embroidered project. I think there's all the information online. And again, we're going to be doing a contest and a big winners. And lots of winners all week long, lots of great pricing.
Yeah, the price is like embroidery kits, something. And the best, like the price number 1, it's a Dream Studio something.
Yeah, another Dream Studio we're going to give away. Yeah, so you guys want to look into this. Mark your calendar. We'll be doing a few things different. We're going to add in some more commercials so you can do bathroom breaks. And we can do bathroom breaks. But it's going to be a lot of information and demos and how-to videos. So you'll definitely want to watch.
I think I already saw the info on Instagram too.
Yeah.
Like yesterday. So yeah, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you can find, and the website, of course. You can find all info about that.
Yeah.
Good.
This is going to be great. I'm super excited because I do embroidery. I don't quilt, but I loved Quilt Fest. It was so great. I mean, I learned a ton. So this one I'm really excited about. And then in September, we're going to do Sew Fest. So we're really excited. We've got all these really amazing events that are virtual. So we're kind of doing virtual, and then we'll do stuff back in our classroom. Okay, so for anybody that's new and you just found us, we're excited. Thank you so much for taking some time to watch our show. Make sure that you like, you share, or comment. And that way you'll be entered to win some of our giveaways at the end of the show. Also, we have a PDF printout of all the specials that we're going to be talking about today. These are found on my Tea Time page. So if you don't know where it's at, go to the events, to get to my Tea Time, and it's listed right there. We have a lot of our Serger stuff on sale, and we have coupons you can enter if you want to shop online. And then a few of our products are here in our retail store. Okay. So one thing we're doing, if you saw my show last time, it was with Amanda from So English. And what she's doing is we have this demo. So this is a little demo card. If you come in and get a demo on the new Bernina Sergers, the L850 or the L890, she will give you a free pattern. She's doing her Delmar Dolman pattern. And so just come in, take a test drive of these new Sergers, and we will give you the link to get a free pattern. So we're so excited about that. That's going on till the end of the month. Okay, so this is for today. So if any of you have not done this before, we always put together a little PDF so you can see what the specials are and the coupons. Okay, and we have call-in deals. Okay, so if you buy a Serger, we still have some really great prices on our little Celebrate Serger, which is a baby lock air threader online that you can purchase. We've got a really good call-in special on that. And then if you come in the stores, we also have some really good specials for our Sergers, some gifts with purchase and things like that. Okay, so definitely come in, give us a call or come into the store and we'll take care of you. Okay, are we ready to get rolling? I think we're ready to start. After all of that, we give a little bit of time for people to kind of jump on. So thanks everybody for hanging out during our intro, our business portion of the day. All right, so we're going to talk about Sergers. And the other thing we're going to talk about is cover hem machines. And we're going to talk a little bit about some decorative thread. So I've got some really cool decorative thread up here. And Sergers, you can use these amazing decorative threads. They're thick and heavy threads. And why don't we get the top camera, David? And we'll look at some of these. So I don't know if you can see. It's not a cool thread. It's sparkly. It's really thick. This one, I think this is an 8-weight thread. But look how thick that is. This one, we're going to be using this in my Serger class. Isn't that nice? Look how thick those threads are. And then we have what's called woolly nylon or poly yarn. And it puffs up. It's stretchy and it puffs up. And these are great for doing rolled hems and decorative work, things like that. You can see it really well on here. Oops. We're back up on our camera, our top camera here. You can see all these decorative threads that we used in this project. And some of them almost look like rope or string. Really nice. Yeah.
So pretty.
So threads are all on sale this month. I think we have a 30% off of threads, and that's a great price. So you can find some of these decorative threads online, but we do have a lot of them in the store. And then as well as Serger thread. So Serger thread's on sale, sewing thread, embroidery thread. It's a great time to stock up on thread right now.
Yeah.
So really fun threads.
It's the best time. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about what a cover hem machine is and what a Serger is. So cover hem machines do hemming. They're called cover hem or cover stitch machines. And their purpose is to do hems. All right. If you have a t-shirt, turn over your t-shirt. Here, let's grab.
Yeah.
I was going to say this one.
This one? Okay.
This one is a store-bought shirt. And if you look at the bottom of your shirt, we'll do the top. you'll see that it has a double stitch on the bottom and a zigzag on the top. That is a cover hem, and you see it's stretchy. You could do a twin needle on your sewing machine, but it never really turns out that great. And then you have what's called chain stitching. And this is a good sample of chain stitching where, there we go. It's a single stitch. It looks like a sewing stitch. And then on the other side, it looks like a chain. So we'll show you that too. That is done with a cover hem machine. So this one here is a combination machine. This is a serger and a cover stitch machine. So you can buy them separate or you can buy them together. So sergers, where's your little sample? Sergers, I call it construction work, right? They do edge work or constructing something, putting something together, right? On the inside of your garments, that's serged. And you open it up and it's constructed. So sergers do this type of work.
Or you can just finish the edge with this.
Or a lot of people buy sergers because they sew their garments and then they'll finish off the seams on the inside of their garments with a serger. So we love sergers. They're great for knit. Yeah. But a cover hem machine is also really good. So I'm going to come around, David, and see if we can get this machine. So this one, I've got it set up as a cover stitch. And I'm just going to hit the gas. And then, so this is set up. Usually you'll see a table. Yeah. And I've got this set up. You don't use a blade. So you lock your blade. And that is a hem. It's a cover stitch. And on the back, you have this really pretty finished stitch. And actually, I've used this on the outside of my garment or with 3 needles. You can do 1 needle, 2 needles, or 3 needles with a cover stitch machine. So I'm going to show you cover stitching in the round. Some people have never done this before. We have a scissors back there. So let's say this is your garment or your sleeve. It's a circle. And I sew, no, there's a little pair, on the inside of my garment. So I'm going to be sewing around on the inside. Did you find it? The itty bitty ones? Okay, never mind. They're pink. Okay, so when I get to my... we couldn't find them.
Yeah.
When I get to the beginning of my seam, I'm going to clip my stitches, my beginning stitches, and the tweezers. There we go. And then I'm going to try to match up my seam, okay? This is really tricky. If you have a clear foot or another foot you can use, it's always more helpful. Yeah, I can't see it at all. I'm sewing at an angle.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is you lift up your foot. You can pull on these needle threads a little bit to loosen them. And then you're going to take a flat, either the tweezers or your wrench, and you're going to pull your threads out, okay? Then we're going to cut them. And then when I pull this, all my seams go to the back. And then we can just tie this. I'm done, David. We can just tie it, and you're good on the front. You can see I didn't overlap very well, but that's the idea. So this is cover stitching in the round, and that's a little technique. Sue Green Baker has this technique on her website. But that's why you really need a cover stitch machine. If you want to sew, especially garments or something, a cover stitch is really great. I'm going to take out one needle real quick, and I'll let you chat about whatever you want.
Okay.
So we can start chatting about something.
Yeah. So like, I do have 2-in-1 machine. I do have a Triumph. So, and I've got some students who really complain about like, oh, it takes such a long time to, switch between, Serger and cover hem. But let me tell you, it is not. Actually, I did some timing because, and my record is 30 seconds.
Wow.
So I can actually switch,
Your
Serger,
machines.
because, I just literally need to, put the blade down, right? I need to
Lock.
replace, lock the blade down. Yeah, I need to replace the table, and I need to put needles into the different position. That's it.
This is the hardest part, moving your needles.
Yeah, and it's actually not hard once practice take time. Yeah, but
so you're going to be moving your needles from your overlock position to your cover stitch position.
Yeah, but it's not hard at all. It is not hard.
So I'm going to do a chain stitch now. And what's cool about a chain stitch is you could actually do, I call it meandering or quilting.
It looks awesome. You're doing good.
So on this side, it looks just like a sewing stitch, but on the back, it's got this really cool chain look. And that's where we can put our decorative threads in our loopers and get this really cool effect.
Yeah.
Okay, the other thing we love, again, the nature of this stitch is to make it stretchy, or not super stretchy. Chain stitches don't really stretch, but
it does stretch.
It stretches a little.
Yeah, it does stretch because the chain is actually like a chain. It's a loopers.
So this one's a combination machine. I like a combo. However, I really like 2 separate machines.
Yeah, and actually almost ready to buy, right?
Yeah, I just bought a second machine because I wanted, I didn't want to have to convert them. I love having one machine set up as a cover stitch and one for Serger.
And it does save you time because it does take time because, you need to switch everything. Yeah, but if you have 2 separate machines, it's awesome.
Yeah. I didn't have room for 2 separate machines,
Neither, so that's why I have just one.
So I have one big one, and this one is a little bit smaller than the Triumph. The throat space isn't so big, but it's much more compact. The Triumph's a little bit bigger, and then the Bernina has the new L890, and a Juki has a combination machine. Yeah. And I think that's it that we sell. You can find the standalone cover stitch only machines. Janome has one, Juki has one, Baby Lock, Burnett has one. They're a little hard to find right now.
Yeah,
so
if you plan to do a lot of cover hem, a lot of like hemming or chain stitching, I think it's a good idea to have a separate machine. Yeah.
So when you use a cover stitch machine, they have a bunch of attachments that you can get to work with your machine. And we're going to show you a couple of those. One of them that we're going to show you right now is the bias binders. So I know Janome has one, and then these are the Baby Lock ones. It's called a double fold bias binder. These are actually for knits. You really cannot use the other double fold bias binder that's for wovens. You really need to get this particular one if you want to do knits. So they're 8mm, 10mm, and 15mm.
Yeah, and the one which was, on the market before, it didn't have the fans. We call it fans. Actually, I call it guide. So you can guide the fabric through. Yeah, let's take it.
Here we go. We have it.
How it works. So we actually have a bias strip, and we guide it through the fans. We call it fans. So that's why this binder is better if you're planning to work with the knit. You can definitely put some woven fabric like a cotton bias or cross grain bias. That's okay, but that fence really helps to get job done.
So if you want to do something like this, Marina did this in her class.
Yeah, we actually had the class.
We had a class on this.
A few times, not once. Yeah.
And this is all done. It's put on with that bias binder.
Yeah, and this is the
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's just one step.
Uh-huh.
You put on the bias binder and it secures it all in one step. So this is really, really great.
And you can cut your bias by yourself, or you can buy, this is knit, so it's a stretchy fabric, it's a knit, and I mean you can buy it on the bolt as well. So it's up to you, whatever you like.
So these are really tricky, and there are some tips for using these type of binders. So we're going to watch a quick video. Yeah, the bias binder one. Not mine,
later.
hers.
Not later. No.
It's not ready?
Just later.
Okay, never mind. Gotcha. Okay. So we have a couple other videos we're going to show you, but let me show you some feet real quick. Are there any feet?
Do you want to switch the places?
Yeah, we're going to switch.
Let's switch. Add some interest to our video.
So we can dance. So we have some 6-foot kits that you can get for the baby locks and the jukies. All have 6-foot kits that you can get, or you can buy them individual. They come with several feet. It's usually a blind hem foot. So you can see this one is a ruffle foot, a beading foot, lace foot, elastic foot, blind hem, and a cording foot. So these are really great. Towards me. There we go. So a green baby lock is for the 8-thread machines, and the pink ones are for your 4-thread machines. So the 4-thread machine has a few different feet, but they're all pretty similar.
So which means the green is the combo machine. It's a cover hem and serger.
Right. So
and this is eight
threads.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the other 2 feet that I absolutely love, that are not in this combination, is a Teflon foot. We still see that? I've talked about this one before. It's got a coating on the back, and it just slides over knits. Mm-hmm. Amazing. I mean, of course, we use it for vinyl and leathers and all kinds of stuff, but it is fabulous just for your knits because it's got this coating on the back. So that's called a Teflon foot.
And then nice that they made it finally because they didn't have it.
My other favorite one is a clear foot.
That's my favorite too.
So a clear foot, the baby locks all have a clear foot, but I don't think the other brands have this yet. And you should yell at those brands because all sergers should have this foot. You can see what's going on under this foot.
You can actually match the seam.
Yeah, like I couldn't see what was going on over there under my foot. So I highly recommend a clear foot if your machine, has it. This is the lace foot, and we're going to show you a quick video on some of these feet. The lace foot has this little ridge right here. And what that does is it keeps the lace away from your blade. Mm-hmm. And you can adjust it. Now, my little machine didn't have a lace foot, so I used the blind hem foot. But the lace foot I like, not just for lace, but for other projects. You could use it for a lot of other projects.
If you need to kind of protect the edge of your lace, this would just amazing.
And there's a screw right here, and you can adjust this lace foot.
Mm-hmm. You can move the actually guide either to the left or to the right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're going to watch a quick video about several of these feet and some of the things you can do with your serger that you may not have known was capable. So David's going to go ahead and show that. You can purchase a 6-foot kit for your serger, and we're going to look at a couple of these feet and show you how to use them. So this is the lace foot, and the lace foot has this little bar. And what that does is you're going to line up the lace with the bar, and that way you're not going to cut your lace when you sew. You can also adjust where you want the lace. There's a screw right there. So this way you attach the lace without cutting into it. And you can change the width and where you want that to stitch with the little screw right here. You can adjust this lever. But this is a great thing to add all kinds of decorative details to your project. Stretch lace and even ribbons. So this is a great foot. This is a ruffle foot. You'll see it has a spring right here. And what this will do is allow me to attach a flat piece to a ruffled piece all in one step. So let's do that. So I put my differential feed all the way up to 2, my stitch length to 4, and the piece I'm going to ruffle is on the bottom. The piece that's flat is on the top. And you kind of have to hold them both and feed them both. So you can see, here's my ruffled piece to my flat piece. Isn't this make a cute little dress or bed skirt or pillow sham? You could do all kinds of things with this ruffle foot. So the nice thing is, if you forgot how to use the foot, most of these all come with instructions. Let's check out the blind hem foot. Now, a blind hem on a serger isn't really a blind hem. You're going to see the stitch. It's more a sporty hem. But let's give it a try. So you can do a hem on a serger, but this is what it will look like. You'll still see the stitches, but it does give you an option to do a sporty blind hem. 2 other feet I really like is the Teflon foot. This is perfect for doing not just vinyl and challenging fabrics, but I love it for sweater knits. It has a coating on the back that just slides right over your fabrics. Another foot I love is the clear foot. Now, not all machines have this foot, but the Baby Lock series does. The clear foot allows you to see what's underneath your foot, and it's a great all-purpose foot. So check out these feet based on your machine. This is yours. Hi. We just completely changed the set. You know, we're all good. Okay. So the feet are fantastic. I forget how many things I can do with my feet. And so for some of our projects, we will use these feet. And of course, you got to use it. Otherwise, you'll forget how to use it. And most of them are really easy to use.
Yeah, actually, I would take my, feet kit, open up, and it's like, like I'm just so happy to see all those feet, and it's actually impressed me. So that's why it pushed me toward to the next project.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's like, what can I do to use these feet?
Yeah. Like inspiration guide. Yeah. Let's call it inspiration guide.
So you can get, these are the suitcases to hold your feet or any accessories for any machine, sewing, embroidery, whatever. You can get them empty. So this is an empty case, and it comes with a strap, and then we'll do the top view. It comes with all of the holders. So here you can just put all your different feet in. And then there's like a little bit of extra room here, and I just always stick all my threads and my scissors and stuff in there too. So it has, lots of nice zippers. You can see everything, and these are on sale right now. So we have a coupon on our website for all of our cases and trolleys. And so if you don't have one of these to hold all your feet, it's really nice, and it's pretty convenient. It's easy to hold and carry. A little laptop would fit in there, and you could take it to class.
That's what I was going to say.
You need to take it anywhere, or sometimes you just have so much in your sewing room. I just keep all my serger stuff in my case.
Yeah, me too.
And I always know where it's at.
Yeah, it's so convenient. It's so compound.
Yeah. So these are cases. You can get them empty or you can get them full. So baby lock, we do have a 6-foot kit, a 7-foot kit add-on, a 24 kit, and a 29 kit for the big triumph and accolades and ovations and evolutions. So your 8-thread combination machines, we have lots of feet and guides for those. But for the little Sergers, we have the 6-foot kits, or you can buy the feet individually. And all of those are on sale right now. So presser feet are on sale. And you guys know they are not cheap.
Yeah.
So I always like to buy them when they're on sale. So definitely grab that coupon, and you can order them online, or you can order them over the phone and give us a call or come in. Okay. Any questions about feet? How was the video? Did you like the video? It was fun. Lots of things we can do. And like I said, we do classes that use these feet so that you'll become comfortable with them. Which machines do the binders work on? Okay, so that's a good question. The binders are an attachment. It's not a foot. It's an attachment. So those are for cover hem machines. So they fit on the table of a cover hem, either a standalone cover hem, the baby locks, or I believe Janome has one, or the combination machines, the Evolution, the Accolade, the Ovation, or the Triumph. Okay, there you go. So those machines will work with the bias binders.
Yeah, you just want to make sure that you buy the right one, because this
is how they attach.
Yeah, so we actually, it's going to be like 2 screws. So you need to make sure that the one that you buy fits your machine. Because this one is baby lock one. Let's see, it's from this package.
Yeah, and this is the table.
This is
it
the
fits
table.
on, see the little screws?
So it actually goes like so. See, like
Any
you
other
need
good
to make sure that these 2 opening are, fitting in this opening. So
here's our screws to attach
and
all of the binders.
Yeah, that's how it works. So it's, there is the binders for regular sewing machine as well. Yeah, but you need to make sure that you bind the right one, because this opening sometimes is different. They have even wider or kind of like a crosswise. So make sure that you bind the right one.
And another binder that's really cool is the belt loop binder. If you see my apron up here, my apron, this was a project we did, and the straps are actually made with the belt loop binder. So, even though I'm not making a belt loop, we used it for something else.
Yeah, and whenever you see the word binder, it means that it will have some, like a leading, piece where you, stick in the strap of fabric. Yeah, so that's the binder. And that's why we call it attachment. It doesn't attach to the, like you won't replace the foot with that. You attach it. So you need to have your foot, the presser foot, and you need to have the attachment. So it's like a second tool.
And these are all tools. I mean, there's so many really cool feet and attachment for your sewing machine. And we did a whole year of sewing with my feet.
Yeah.
That's what we called it, because there's so many feet you get, and we don't even know how to use them half the time. So, okay, the question, Teresa, what foot do we need for the Serger class? Which Serger class? For the workshop? The workshop, we are using the 5mm cording foot. We will be attaching a zipper. And so we're going to use the cording foot for that, as well as making some piping. And then you just need your regular foot. I do recommend a clear foot if you have one.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So that's the only foot.
It just helps you. The clear foot just helps you to see when you need to match the, the seams. It's really nice. Yeah.
How many different? Oh, we can't see that.
How many compartments in the back? We need to count. Let's count.
You can also just get the compartments. This portion. So check this out. Ta-da! It's got Velcro. Isn't that cool?
I didn't know about that. Wow.
So now I have a bag that I could just use.
Yeah, awesome.
And if I wanted to put this in a different bag, I could. So it has the large size.
Where you can put the binder.
So it's got 2 of those. And guess what else? So you guys are going to love this. Watch.
Oh, wow.
It's all Velcro. So you can organize this any way you want. So you have the large sizes. This would be for your binders.
Yeah.
And then you have these medium sizes. So 6 of those. And then you have the small ones, and those are in
It's like a half. It's like a half. They stitched out like a half.
So I bet you guys didn't know that. Any of you that have these bags, these all come out.
Wow, I didn't know about that. No, I didn't even open it up. That's wide.
Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
All right, so you learned something today. So these are great, and I love this. I love this new style. The smaller one. I have the bigger square one.
I think I have the bigger one too. Yeah, I think the bigger one. 29.
You can buy an extra one just for your laptop.
Just for the for the class. For the class. So that means you get all 29. For the class.
Or just all your class notions. Oh my gosh, we always bring so many notions to class. Yeah. So awesome.
Okay, any questions? I'm just looking at the questions.
I know this is a great bag. I just love it. It's a really great bag. And it does say baby lock.
Yeah.
But you know, you can use it for any machine. So
yeah.
Even if you don't have a baby lock.
Yeah. So are we going to show the video on the binder? What do you think?
Is that ready?
Is it ready? The binder?
Okay. So we're gonna watch a quick video on this bias binder because this is very unique, and I kind of struggled with it at first, figuring out how to make it work.
You just need to know some tricks.
There's some tricks. So we're gonna watch this video that's gonna show us a couple tricks.
Yeah. Show you exactly how we get ready. I've got my very long strip of fabric, far longer than the length of the neckline. And I'm not going to worry about the little fence, the serpentine yet. I am just going to insert this and get it through the beginning of the binder and into the chute. And you're going to do that with the wrong side of your binding facing you. And it's always good to have your tweezers close by for this part because you're going to need them to get this in, and you're going to use that to move that along in, and you can see at the top and the bottom it's starting to make the edges curl, and we're going to move that along. You can see that coming out, and here is part of the reason that you need all that extra length. You're going to pull that nice and long, and then you're going to pull it right between those bumpers, right down here. And I like to bring enough length of this binding strip so that I can get it not only past the needles, but past the foot itself. And I'm working at a little bit of a funny angle so that the camera can catch all of this. So it's not as awkward when you're not being filmed. Don't worry about that. So I just pull it through, and I have enough length on the back, you can see right in back of this, and I'm set up with red thread so that you can see the stitching. Now, I mentioned that the serpentine fence will help manage the fabric, which it will. It does a great job. And you just kind of weave it in between the little metal pieces. And you want to make sure, though, that as you're stitching along, that it's not pulling or stretching. There's no tension on that fabric whatsoever. You don't want it to get tight in there. So you do want to keep an eye on it. It's not hard to do. And I just want to get this little part straightened out correctly and under the foot. So, okay, now you can see, here's that top bumper, here's the little bottom one that's a little bit harder to see. But you can see already that the fabric is doing that double fold. And the other interesting thing is you can see that the fold that's going to be on the right side of your neckline is just a little bit wider than the underside one. So we're all set to go. And I'm going to lower my presser foot, and I start stitching just on the binding itself, just to give it a chance to start folding and get itself organized under the needle. And that's basically something that the fabric strip has to do itself, and that's why you need that extra length. So let's just start stitching. And you're just going to stitch at a slow to moderate speed. You don't have to go, super slow, but give it a chance. Okay, and I can see from the back, I can see that it's starting to fold correctly. So I'm ready to insert my neckline. So I am going to insert my little neckline. And one thing I didn't mention is that when you're doing this on a real neckline, on a t-shirt or any kind of a top, one of your shoulder seams is going to be sewn already. The other one has to stay open, and then you'll serge it closed after you're all done with the binding process. And I am going to put that in with the right side of this up, and the binding is going to close over it. And again, light fingers, light touch. You don't want to stretch your neckline. You've worked hard on your pattern to get your neckline with a nice, smooth, close fit, so it's very attractive when you're wearing it. So we're going to try to maintain that as it's being stitched. So, and no daylight between the binding and the neckline. You don't want to squish it up, but you just want it kissing the inside of that binding. The engineering on these is just amazing. And it's just incredible. Basically, the binding and the neckline know where they need to be under the foot. You don't have to watch your needles at all. Let me get my hand out of the way so you can see the magic. And again, I would like to make a sample first just to make sure everything's doing what it's supposed to do, but I have made samples so I can see from the back that it's doing exactly what I want it to do. Light fingers and hands. And then if you've got, I've actually got, when I talk about extra length, I've probably got another 18 inches here, so I don't need to keep stitching that. So I'm just going to cut this binding strip off here. And look at that. How beautiful is that? So perfect. Just give it a nice press when you're done, and you're ready to go. Fantastic, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay.
Isn't that great?
That's a great video, such a great video. So the one point that I want to mention, so when I was teaching this class, we actually had like 3 classes, and I was teaching how to use this binder. My girls kind of they were struggling, but I found a way to explain them how to actually get the end of the bias out of the binder. So your tweezers are the best friend. Not seam ripper anymore. Like right now, like my best friend is a tweezer. So like once you get the corner of your strip inside, you just need to use your tweezers, pick up the the corner and just pull slightly. So, and you need to pay attention to this position, because I always teach my girls, put this the bias first, and then attach your binder to the machine. So this way you can control and you can see if the binder forms nice folders. So like you need to see 2 folds, because it's a 2-fold double fold bias binder.
That's what it does.
Yeah, so you need to see, actually first you need to put the the bias through, and you need to see these 2 folds first. See?
Beautiful.
Like a mouse. Then you're ready to set it up. Okay.
Yep, it's quick and easy once you get it going.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, fantastic. So great video. Kind of really explains what this tool does and how much easier it is to put on a binder. Binding.
And once you learn how to use it, you will use it. Trust me, you will use it. It's so convenient to use this binder. I love this attachment.
So something else we want to talk about is scissors and cutters. So when we're working with knits, they're a little bit different than your woven fabrics. And so a lot of people like to use scissors, but there's some tricks to using scissors. So Marina's going to talk a couple minutes about that. I don't use scissors.
Yeah, I do.
I use rotary cutters.
Yes.
So I'll talk about that.
Yeah, actually, I'm starting using roll cutter more and more because of you. I hope you know
Old
me.
school.
Yeah, I'm kind of old school. I'm Bespoke Taylor. I'm a seamstress, and I do use my scissors a lot. I have quite a few scissors, smaller, bigger, large one. And this is kind of, my favorite one. I do like Kai, right? That's how you call it, Kai. Yeah.
Really great.
Yeah, but I really like this one. We do have it in the store. Do you have a package? Yeah, we have it in the store. It's kind of a good, it's kind of a good size, and it's kind of a good, weight. So because
you want at least an 8 millimeter.
Yes.
Is your dressmaker size.
Yeah. Because if you like me and you're going to cut like all day long, like nonstop, you need to have something not heavy. And the trick is actually when you're cutting, you need to keep the lower leg of your scissors on the table. So never cut it in the air. Okay? You need to actually rest your scissors on the mat or on the table, and when you're cutting, I'm just like gliding, so actually not holding my scissors, I'm just like resting my scissors on the table, so this way my wrist is not get so much pressure and weight. Yeah, that's a good angle. Thank you.
You're not making a mess out of the fabric.
Yeah, see, like if I wanted to follow that strap, that line, I can easily just navigate the angle of my scissors. But see, like I'm not cutting, one more time, I'm not cutting like that.
Yeah.
In the air.
A lot of people do that. They'll lift it up. And
Lift
I'm
it
like,
up.
You can't lift it. You have a pattern on here. You got to follow something.
Yeah, especially if you have a curve, right? You need to kind of, go this way. See like how I'm doing? And it's quick and easy.
So as long as you leave that bottom leg on your table or mat.
See? Do you like it?
Yeah, beautiful.
I like it. So once again, trick is just rest your scissors like that. Relax your hand, relax your elbow, relax your wrist, and just go like that. So easy. But if you're working with knit, sometimes using scissors is kind of tricky. So the rotary
cutters are really great. Two of our favorites. This is a weighted. I know you can't tell, but this is weighted.
This is my favorite.
Heavy.
I love this.
And that gives it a little bit of heaviness, and I don't have to use so much strength when I'm.
It's kind of similar with the metal scissors because the plastic scissors, just not kind of good. I don't know. Maybe I need to feel something in my hand.
Some weight.
Yeah, some weight. So same concept with this, cutter.
Yeah, I really like this.
These
are the weighted rotary
cutter. Yeah.
So this is a 45 millimeter, which I use most all the time. But for garments, I use the 28 millimeter.
Because the smaller circle, the easier to work with the curve.
See how little that circle is? So when I'm curving, I can do freehand. With this one, I want to use a ruler. And there's a lot of straight pieces on a pattern.
Yeah.
But when I get to the neck and the underarms and stuff like that, this one is so convenient and it's so easy to maneuver.
Yeah.
And so I really like the small one.
I do have small too. Yep.
For freehand. I call it freehanding.
Yeah.
So freehand and
straight
cutting.
Yeah, and if you cutting a lot of like a kid's dresses, like a girl's dresses, the neckline is so tiny. So there is no way. So once you put this big, diameter, you need to be able to curve, and you need to curve your wrist as well. So this
and that's what the little ones
are
for.
That's the best choice. Yeah. So two
So
of this.
you really need all three.
All three.
And all three right now, we have all of our scissors and cutters on sale. There's a coupon code on our website and on that PDF where you can, get a new pair of scissors or cutters. The other thing, I don't know if many of you know, we sharpen scissors here in our service department.
Awesome.
So if you do have a pair of scissors and they haven't been sharpened in a while, just like a knife, a sharp scissors is your best tool.
It's the best tool. Yeah.
A dull scissors or a dull knife is dangerous. So same thing with your rotary cutters. You know, on our Quilt Fest, you saw we have some blade sharpeners. But I just buy new ones, and I have a rotary cutter that's just for paper, and I use that one with my old blades. So rotary cutters and scissors are really great with your knits.
And they're on the sale, right?
And they're all on sale right now.
Woo! Yeah.
Oh, I love your tip about that, Marina. I always lift mine up. It's like then your pattern gets all wonky.
Old school girls. I was taught this way in 1994.
This knit is very substantial, but I like slinky knit.
Yeah.
I like the silky stuff that moves all around. And so, which is why I like the cutters.
The cutters. Yeah, so, there's no way. Even me, like, it's so hard to navigate with the scissors, you know, on the top of the slinky knits. No.
Rotary cutters.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move those off.
Okay.
And we'll talk about a couple more things, and we're kind of sharing things that are Serger related, but also things are on sale. So I want to talk about Tudo bags and carrying bags. So this is a Tudo Serger bag. And check it out. It folds flat. It's all metal. You can take it on the airplane, right? Well, I wouldn't put your Serger in there unless you carry it on. Yeah. But it's all metal, and it folds flat like this. And David's going to pull it up online for me.
Yay.
So we can just leave that.
Yeah.
So this one I really, really love. It's got a lot of extra pockets in here. You can actually access your tote from the side.
I hold it.
Which is on the other side.
Other side, yeah.
There's so many sides. David's going to actually pull it up. Oh,
yeah, that's
never mind.
That's
locked.
Yeah, that's
So locked. You can put your Serger in this bag in the top, or you can put it in the side. And so Tudo is really fantastic. And the wheels, these are 360 turning wheels.
Rotation.
Rotate all the way. So the weight of your bag is substantially on all four wheels.
On the whole wheels.
Mine is like you pull it and it's on two wheels.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
And I like that. So this one I really, really like.
And I like those metal corners. Look at this.
I love all the corners.
Look. It's like a metal pieces actually. Yeah. Awesome.
And I love that it folds up because you know, we're not always using it. And it's a great size. It's a square. So you can buy these for all your sewing machines and embroidery machines. But these specifically for Sergers are square, right? They're fatter than your typical sewing machine. So do we have this one that we can pull up on our website? This one is we didn't grab the link, but it's on our website. It's called Tudo, and Serger. It may be on our website. It might not. This one's in our store. This is the color of my other bag.
That's the name.
And
wow, it's rolls so freely.
It rolls, and it has a handle.
Yeah,
I guess we're gonna open this. Maybe you have to put it on the ground to open it.
So we don't like to do it on the table. No, don't do it.
I might not want to do that, but it has a handle on it. It's really great for traveling. There we go. All right.
Oh, yes. We have it.
Yeah. And great price on that. That's our sale price. And then we have an additional discount on that. So you can buy these bags for all of your machines, and they come in different colors.
They do come in different colors. Awesome.
Sometimes you can get them in different colors.
Yeah, sometimes.
Red is very popular. Black and purple, I think, are usually the ones they have. But Tudo's always my preference because of the durability of it.
Yeah.
Spend the money once. It's an investment. And you'll have a bag that folds flat, easy to store. And you can use it for travel or camping or all your crafting accessories. It's just a really great size.
Okay. Any questions?
Any questions on our bags?
On the bag?
We have all
Yeah.
different size bags, and then there's some really fun prints now. I think Tula Pink
yeah.
has a really cool print. I can't read it. We do have a Triumph. Will not fit in this one, but we do have a Triumph bag made by Baby Lock.
Baby Lock, and it's square too.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it'll fit in this one.
We need to try. We haven't tried.
We
yet.
should double check.
Yeah, we should double check.
We should double check that. You may have to take off. Well, you definitely have to take off the second part of your threads. That piece,
extension.
Pop that off.
Popped it off. Yeah. I usually
so
do.
have to see. I always pop that off in my bag. I broke one part of it once.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm never going to do that again. So, any other questions on the bags? Like I said, these are really great. And they roll really nice. I call them skateboard, right?
Skateboard. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It's so smooth.
Yeah, very smooth. Okay, last thing we're going to talk about, we're doing great on time, is threads. So we talked just a little bit about thread, and we do have these value packs in the store. I don't think we have them online, but these are all on sale. All of our Serger threads and our Maxi Lock. We carry a couple other brands, but these we have a couple of colors, black, white, and gray, in the value pack, and you can just grab all 4 colors. And then this was the, we have this in the store too. This is the Maxi Lock Stretch. And what this is, it says it's soft like yarn. It's like the woolly nylon. And what that does, grab the pillow. What that does is it fills in, it puffs up. So this is a rolled hem. This is a rolled hem done with extra thick woolly nylon. And see how it just kind of fills in a rolled hem? You can't get that kind of a seam with a regular thread. It never will get close enough. So you can use a decorative thread, or this one's an extra thick woolly nylon, or a regular woolly nylon. And it's on here too, but we can't.
Yeah, it's hard.
But it's really nice. So it puffs up. So we have the poly yarn. We have the Maxi Lock Stretch. I don't think we have any of the woolly nylon here.
Yeah.
But those are great for this type of a rolled hem. Like I use a rolled hem on everything.
And it's so popular. And it's so popular because we do make a lot of dresses with ruffles. And instead of doing the hem, like do the serger and double fold, you can just do the rolled hem, which is really nice.
And if you don't have a cover hem, you have a couple options. You can do a rolled hem, or a blind hem, or a decorative edge. And a rolled hem is also great for real thin fabrics, like what I have on, like chiffons. They're very difficult to mess with a serger or with sewing machines. They're kind of hard, but a rolled hem is perfect for that.
Yeah, you just need to get that, the distance of maintain the same distance.
On chiffon, I lock my blade. I don't cut.
Always.
And so it folds the edge and then does a rolled hem.
It does rolled hem. Yeah, I do. So. Yeah, I do lock my blades all the time when I do the chiffon or organza. Any organza, like any
tulle, any of that. The rolled hem is really great. Yeah. And then I love it for decorative work on a baby bib or burp rags, for tablecloths, for napkins. I mean, rolled hems are great, and using the decorative threads. There you go. This is a wave stitch that's exclusive to Baby Lock. It's a wave stitch rolled hem done with 2 different colors of poly yarn. And so isn't that cool? So tons of things you can do with your serger and with yarn and different attachments and different feet. And so I hope you guys learned something today. Or if you don't have a serger, now you want one, right? Hopefully we've convinced you. You got to have a serger. I love my serger. I use it all the time.
I love my serger.
And a lot of our quilters, they'll piece with their serger, and do all kinds of things. So there's lots and lots you can do with your serger.
Even the raw edges on the quilt is so popular and trendy these days. Like the rolled hem on the top, so we're not hiding the seam, we're actually showing it on the surface. Yeah, so fancy.
Yeah, and in my Serger class, we're going to be doing some flat locking and some ladder work, and different things like that. So lots of things you can do with your Serger.
Well, hopefully we'll get back in the classroom.
We're getting back. Everybody's, majorities of us are getting vaccinated now.
Yeah.
So we're back in the orange tier, I think. And they're doing away with the tier system here in California in June.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that.
Excited.
Okay. Hopefully all of you have liked, shared, and commented. And so now is our fun time. We're just going to do some giveaways because we really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your schedule to join us for a quick hour. And so we always want to say thank you, and we appreciate, like I said, your comments and your support, and we just love sharing things with you. So let's do some giveaways. Where's my bags, David?
Right there.
You have them up there?
Yeah.
Okay. No, the ones that we did, you have them. Okay. David's got everything. We are going to do our first giveaway, which is our bag of bags. So you guys love how much I always talk about our bags. Everyone has a fun saying on it. And these bags are just a great size. You can use them for all of your projects, your quilts, your shopping. I always keep one in my car because there's always some reason to use it. And we have, 8 colors right now? Look at all these fun colors. So you can buy these on our website as a bundle, or you can buy them individually. And it says we all have baggage. Mine's full of fabric. Live life one stitch at a time. They're called quilts, not blankets. What do you have? Your hubby, your significant other called and said, buy anything you want.
I think it's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When life gives you scraps, make a quilt.
Yeah.
And I like this one. Who you call it a fat quarter, right? What else do we have?
Okay. We need to flip it. Oh, that's a big one. The rules.
The rules.
Yeah. Be creative. Make mistakes. Share ideas.
Yeah. That's
okay to make mistakes. Don't.
And I like big hoops, and I cannot lie. All right. Who's our winner of our bag of bags? I can't read it.
It's
Pew Diggy. Okay.
Pew Diggy.
Awesome. That must be her handle there that she uses on Facebook.
Yeah.
Or YouTube. So if you see your name and give us a shout out. Say, hey, I saw my name and I won. And then you're going to send us an email to contests. This is with an S, contests at SewingMachinesPlus.com. And you're going to just email us your address and we will ship it out to you. So Pew Diggy. Okay. If you see your name, let us know and we will get that sent out to you right away. All right, I have 2 more fun bags of goodies. And David's got the first one in our blue bag. That is going to be some poly yarn Serger thread. So you get 3 spools of poly yarn. You have some needles, and that is a pair of really awesome Kai snips with the lanyard. Mm-hmm. That is super cool. I use those Kai snips on they're next to every single machine I own are those Kai snips. I love them. And then you have the magnetic pin cushion and a pattern for a really fun bag.
Yeah.
All right, so who's our second winner today? Anna Hendrick.
And Hendricks, yeah.
Okay, Anna. If you see your name, give us a shout. And our last winner did chime in. So thank you so much, and we'll get that shipped out to you. Send us an email, again, to contest@SewingMachinesPlus.com, and we will send that to you. All right, Anna, thank you so much for watching. So our last bag of goodies is kind of similar to that one. So David's got that up. That's our pink bag. That one is a big winner. You get a full fabric. This is Stonehenge fabric from who's that from? I forget. But This is fabulous. You can make all kinds of stuff with that. These are all the really pretty browns,
Oh,
which I love. And you get a little pair of snips and some scissors, or the scissors are the little.
Like a bird scissors.
It's a bird. You can't get
Yeah.
these anymore. So we were excited that we had a few tucked away. A pattern for a bag, and again, your little magnetic pin cushion.
Cute.
Yeah, that one's a really cool giveaway. And who is our winner?
Delia Sotelo. Delia Sotelo.
Sotelo. Love it. Okay, Delia, you are our winner. Thank you so much for watching today and for chatting and being involved with our show. If you see your name, again, go ahead and let us know. We know there's about a 5-minute delay on YouTube, so we give you a couple minutes. Hopefully that you've seen your name and you can let us know. We'll ship that out to you. So again, all of our winners, you just send us an email to contests.
Plural.
Contests. And at SewingMachinesPlus.com, and then David will get that shipped out to you. Okay.
Awesome.
Delia.
Delia. Okay,
Awesome.
good.
Thank you, Delia, so much for watching.
Thank you.
And hopefully this was entertaining or you learned something. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the special pricing that we have till the end of the month for all of these goodies that we showed you today.
Yeah, don't forget we have a sale on scissors and cutters.
Yeah, scissors, cutters, the trolleys, the thread, and our sergers. So if you don't have a serger yet, or you want to get one for
maybe it's time.
Mother, great Mother's Day gift, or daughter, or niece or nephew, friend, it's a really great time to pick one up.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. And we, like I said, really appreciate you taking your time out and watching our show. And don't miss, next week will be Blaine. His show will be on. He's got some amazing guests, so you definitely want to watch him. And then I'll be on the following week. All right, everyone, take care, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.